What's good, Skins fans? What's good? I'm hyped. I am ecstatic, man. I've had a lot of fun the past 3 days during this draft, man. My question is, was this the best Redskins draft ever? I'm going to be giving a grade and all that, man. It was so lit. This is the most fun I've ever had watching a draft, man, for real. Shout out to all the loyal subscribers and Redskins fans out there. The channel could not be anything without you guys. Definitely give you guys... I want to thank you guys so much. Just hit 2,000 subscribers today, too, man. Super, super lit, for real. It's been a lot of fun, man. Got my Redskins cup. Feeling good, man. Feeling real good, man. You already know what it is. But let's get to this draft, man. Let's get to this draft, man. Let's get to the grade, man. Let's get to the grade. I give this draft, I might have to give it an A+. I give it an A, for real. I give it an A. It's in between A plus A, for real. It really is, man. Getting Dwayne Haskins at 15. That was super unbelievable. I got to start this video off with a dunk because this draft was a slam dunk, man. I'm telling you. Let's go. I'm still hyped, man. I'm on cloud 9 for real. I'm still on cloud 9 from getting Dwayne Haskins and Montez Sweat in the first round. That's just unbelievable. That's crazy, man. And I said, we all talked about it in my prediction video before. But I was like, if I was the GM, I did it Tuesday night. The draft is on Thursday night, the first round. I was like, if I was the GM, I would draft Montez Sweat at 15. That's what I said. And for us to get Haskins at 15, and then get Montez Sweat at 26, and I was about to go to bed. I was about to go to sleep, man. And then I heard we got a trade, and I was like, hold on, what are we doing? What are we doing? We traded a second round pick, like 2 second round picks or something like that, and a second round for next year, and our second round this year. For I forgot whose first round pick. I can't remember the team for real. But I was like, thank you, we got Montez Sweat, man. And then people saying he doesn't have a heart condition anymore. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's just great news, man. Edge rusher. Can't wait to see our defense. Our defense is elite, man. I don't care what nobody says. I cannot wait to see them guys play. Reuben Foster, all them guys, all them Bama boys up front, man. I cannot wait to see our defense play, man. I can't wait. Thank you. I want to shake a Giants fan's hand. Shout out to Mr. Bad Dog, man. I just want to shake your hand for drafting Daniel Jones at 6. That was just awesome. That just started the draft night off. Just that was so lit, man. That was so funny. I appreciate all the Giants fans. I'm shaking your hand, dapping you up, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to all the Dolphins fans too. My man, during the live stream. If you watched the live stream, for real, he's a Dolphins fan. I want to thank you as well for not getting Haskins. You guys ultimately got Josh Rosen. Remember all the rumors about Josh Rosen? That just shows you for next year's draft, don't listen to no rumors, man. Don't listen to any rumors, no smoke screens, none of that. It just shows you Diana Rossini, Ian Rappaport, Robert Henson, guys just putting out so many more rumors and stuff. It's crazy. People want to make money off, Twitter. I don't know what it is. Just coming out with crazy sources and rumors and smoke screens and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I guess they get the junkies, they just, I don't know. Don't listen to any of it. Until the draft happens, that's the only facts you really see for real. All that aside, thank you to the Dolphins, the Bengals. The Bengals, I thought they were going to get a Haskins. They got somebody else. The Dolphins ended up with Josh Rosen, which is not bad for them. But for us, man, wow. To get Haskins at 15, and I know not a lot of people like his reaction to when he was on the camera and whatnot, but I like the chip on his shoulder. I like the chip on his shoulder for not getting picked, top 5, top 10, I wasn't the biggest fan of the reaction either, but hey, I like it. I kind of like it. I look back at it, I kind of like it. I like his reaction. He's pissed off. He's ready to go. Hey, the league done messed up, man. The league done messed up. I might have to get that Dwayne Haskins shirt. The league done messed up. You hear me? The league done messed up. I think Montez said it too, for he said the league done messed up by not picking that man. That man was supposed to be a top 10 pick. No cap. No, for real. He was supposed to be a top 10 pick. He seriously was. Then, with the third round, Terry McLaurin, that was a hell of a pick. That was a great pick. I like it. My initial reaction was like, okay, I thought we could have got somebody else, maybe a, not DK Metcalf. I'm happy we didn't get DK Metcalf because he's a workout warrior. Hakeem Butler has like a snake sometimes. So, I thought we could have got a different receiver, Ridley, maybe somebody like that, but it's all good. It's all good. Terry McLaurin was a 4.3. People say he's similar to, he could be like a Deshaun Jackson a little bit, really fast, or he could be like a Pierre Garçon of the team. I don't see that. I see, just kind of in between, kind of like a speedster. He could really be a speedster first team playing the slot. We have Paul Richardson, who's super fast. Terry McLaurin. I don't know about Josh Doctson. We'll see. I'd rather start Kelvin Harmon, to be honest with you. Have those 3 out there, or Trey Quinn, or Cam Sims. whoever wants to step up and play that role, we'll see. I cannot wait for training camp. Training camp, man, somebody's going to get cut. Somebody's going to get cut. A veteran is going to get cut. We already know Brian Quick will probably be cut, but a veteran will be cut, and it might be Josh Doctson. May 3rd, they decide if they pick up that 5th-year option. So I will be making a video about that when they decide whether they're going to pick up the 5th-year option or not. Most likely they won't, but I probably will be making a video about that. For May 3rd, I think that's Friday coming up, I think. I may be wrong, but the Redskins have to make that decision. Our wide receiving core just stepped up, man. And this is what I love. We have depth at the wide receiver position now. We have depth. Where last year Paul Richardson and Jameson Crowder got injured, we had nobody. We had Maurice Harris out there playing. No knock against Maurice Harris, but we had to sign Michael Floyd, who's not the best receiver. We just had zero at the wide receiver position. Trey Quinn was injured. Cam Sims was injured. Now, say, knock on wood, Paul Richardson gets injured. We still have Terry McLaurin. We still have Calvin Harmon. Say one of those guys get injured. We still have Trey Quinn. We still have Cam Sims. We have guys who can play, and we still have Josh Doctson. We might just have to keep Josh Doctson for depth. I know I wouldn't be mad if we cut Josh Doctson. I don't think we will. But, we do keep him. This is just depth. We just need bodies. The Redskins, we need bodies. The roster is only 53 people. And you got the practice squad. So, like I said, not a lot of people going to make this team. That brings me to the 4th-round pick. Our first pick of the 4th round, Bryce Love out of Stanford. We already know he was a Heisman finalist. I get that. Very fast speedster. Very dynamic player. Was, tough. He might be good punt returning as well. Could be Chris Thompson's. They call him Chris Thompson's insurance policy. He probably will be on the PUP list for the first 6 weeks. Tore his ACL in December. So, we'll see. They did say he will be back by training camp. If that does happen, that's awesome. My initial reaction to that, I was not happy. I initially gave it like a C or a D. And I get that. When I give him that grade for that pick, I'm not saying Bryce Love is a bad player at all. I bet Bryce Love is a heck of a player. I bet he's super fast, home run hitter, all that. I get that. Heisman finalist. I get that. I understand it. Bryce Love is the real deal. Before the Redskins needed, I was just like, I don't think that's what we need. When they had Deontay Thompson on the board, they had Hakeem Butler on the board. And what I was saying must have had some value to it because it looks like the Arizona Cardinals must have watched my video and they picked both of those guys in the 4th round. I was like, you got to be kidding me, bro. You let Hakeem Butler pass and Deontay Thompson out of Alabama, the safety, when y'all know we need a safety and y'all know we need another receiver. We did not need another running back that early. We could have got Bryce Love probably in the 5th round. And let's be honest with you, Joe. We probably could have got that man in the 5th round, maybe even in the 6th round. We probably maybe could have got him in the 6th round. And like I said, I like Capri Bibbs. I don't think we should have cut Capri Bibbs last year or whatever we did with him. I don't think I'm not saying he's better than Bryce Love, but I think, maybe we could have made that pick in next year's draft, getting a rookie guy who's that fast to replace Chris Thompson. We probably won't re-sign Chris Thompson, or he's probably not going to re-sign with us next year. So I get it. It looks good on paper. I was like, we have so many running backs. They're probably going to cut Byron Marshall, P. Ryan. Who knows? Jay Gruden did say in the press conference he does want P. Ryan to get more playing time. So somebody's going to be odd man out. Like I said, training camp is going to be a dogfight. It's going to be like WrestleMania. It's going to be like Royal Rumble. People will be fighting for roster spots. That's why I'm going to be in the house. I will be in Ashburn, Virginia, watching these men fight for their jobs. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun because this roster is going to be a tough, gritty roster. I'm telling you, it's going to be a tough one because from day one, you're going to have to fight for your job. From day one, a lot of guys are on notice. Josh Doctson, P. Ryan, Byron Marshall. Guys are going to be fighting for the jobs, man. They're going to be fighting for the jobs. I'm telling you. A lot of linemen, corners, safeties. Well, we don't have a lot of safeties. But there's going to be some corners. We've got a lot of cornerbacks. We got a lot of quarterbacks. We got a lot of corners. People going to be fighting for it. We got the guy from James Madison, the 7th round pick. He looks pretty darn good. What's his name? Jimmy Moreland, he's pretty darn good. We got a lot of guys. And then we got Wes Martin, the center out of Indiana. I like that pick. That's a good pick. I like it. A lot of people, didn't really like it, but I think it was a good pick. Ross Pierschenberg at Alabama, the guard. That's a good pick. He might have been a center. He's a good pick. He looked very ecstatic when he got picked. He already had a Redskins hat already, man. That's funny. And then he had like a Redskins flag at his home. That was lit. That was pretty lit. We always got to be the Washington Crimson Tide. You already know what it is. And then my favorite pick of the draft, Calvin Harmon. That was the steal of the draft out of NC State. That was the steal of the draft. My man, he has hands. He has glue on his hands. This man does not drop a pass. He had like 80 receptions for like 1,000 yards. That man is a workhorse. He is a workhorse. Now, that is Pierre Garçon. That is Pierre Garçon. Strong as an ox, 6'2", 6'1", something like that. 220, strong man. You not one person to bring that man down. You know, he doesn't have a lot of speed. He runs a 4.6, but we need somebody who can catch and move the chains. That's something that we just have not had. And he can go up and get the 50-50 balls as well, the 50-50 footballs as well. And then the last pick of the draft in the 7th round was Jordan Relford, the defensive end outside linebacker. I like him a lot. So, you know, that adds depth to our rotation as well on defense. Now, the big thing is last year it was like the body bag season. So many people got injured. So many people got hurt. On injured reserve list, it was ridiculous. So now, this year, we don't have to sign guys off the streets anymore. We don't have to do that. Knock on wood. You know, it's next man up. You know, so like I said, the receiving core, if they get injured, we still have guys that are pretty darn good that can step up. Like I said, Calvin Harmon. Calvin Harmon would probably start anyway. But like I said, if those guys get hurt, then you got Trey Quinn to step up. You got Cam Sims to step up. Robert Davis can finally get a chance. If he's healthy, he can finally come in and play and produce. He looks strong as an ox this offseason. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And we signed some really good guys in the undrafted free agency. Some guy from Duke and another guy from Kansas. Those guys are fast as lightning, fast as thunder and lightning. Oh, my gosh, they can run so fast. They're both 5'10" and really small. They're similar to Jamison Crowder. But I can't wait to see those guys play. I might make a video about one of the Duke guys for I really might because he's wow, it's crazy. But like I said, back to the rumors again, man. Saying Dan Snyder really surprised me, and him and Bruce Allen. If the rumors are true that he took over the war room and took over that first round and made those moves like that, then wow, Dan Snyder has earned a little bit of respect out here, man. This is crazy. Bruce Allen, everybody wanted to fire Bruce Allen. I know we still probably don't like Bruce Allen, but man, wow, they just stole the show. Doug Williams, shout out to Doug Williams, shout out to the scouting department, all those guys. They did a heck of a job, man. They did a heck of a job. I'm really liking this offseason. Landon Collins at the safety position. Our defense is just stronger, man. We got, like I said, we have depth. I mean, like, say, knock on wood, Reuben Foster gets hurt. You know, we have Sean Deion Hamilton. Say Montez gets hurt. You know, we have Ryan Anderson to back up. We still have depth. We don't have guys coming off the streets anymore. It's just not happening, man. And, you know, our schedule is very tough. You know, we might start out 0-5. A lot of people saying that just because we do have to play the Eagles. We do have to play the Cowboys. We do have to play the Patriots. We do have to play tough teams. We do play the Giants in New York. It's going to be a tough schedule. I don't see us going 0-5. If you saw my video before, I think we're going to start off like 3-3. But there's other topics, man. Is Jay Gruden going to be fired? But I think our biggest comparison to us right now, I like to say, I think we're like not the little brother, the younger brother, something like that, but we're like the team that is up and coming. Like kind of like the Sixers when they were terrible before they had Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Then they still stunk when they had Ben for that 1 year and Joel Embiid. They were still learning the ropes. And then their rookies just got better and better. And now the Sixers are looking like the top dogs of the league right now with Embiid and Jimmy Butler now and all them guys. Like, we have so many guys, and it's going to be so much fun to see how many more guys we can even add next season or in next year's draft to help out Dwayne Haskins, you know. So I can't wait to see it. There still is going to be a battle. We'll see Dwayne Haskins and Case Keenum. We'll see what happens with that, you know, whoever wins that battle. Or if they just want to have Case start, you know, the first 6 games, if Case stinks it up, and then have Dwayne Haskins come in and play. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl or even make the playoffs yet, but it's going to be fun to watch, man. This was a fun draft. I had so much fun, man, for real. I was drinking and turning up, man. Millie Rock and all that. I was getting it in, man. It was lit, man. If you missed the live stream, man, you really, really missed out. I will probably be doing a live stream sometime soon this week. I'm sorry I wasn't available to do it today or about it. There's been so much going on, for real. Went to church, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus, for this draft, man, for real. I did the Redskins prayer. That was a lot of fun, man. Doing the Redskins prayer, man. Hell to the Redskins, hell victory. I had to close my eyes for Dwayne Haskins and just pray on it, man. Pray on him fall into that 15th spot. And it really happened. That was crazy, man. That was lit. Shout out to the people who super chatted and donated to the channel, too, for real. It's just been a lot of fun, man. A lot of more content coming on the way, man. I might do an unrestricted draft free agents video, too. But yeah, I can't wait to see Bryce Love play, man. Like I said, a lot of people are going in on the comments and getting mad and upset and stuff. Man, it is what it is. But that's what makes the draft so much fun, because everybody has their own opinion, and you know, people disagree. It's just a lot of fun, man. People really disagree on things, and you know, that's why they call it the war room. You know, we have our own war room. You know, the fans have our own war room, and it makes a lot of fun. You know, we debate and talk about stuff and disagree, and, you know, we're just Redskins fans. It is what it is. We're just NFL fans. Don't forget, the game is nothing without the fans. If the fans stop showing up to games, stop buying tickets, stop buying beer, hot dogs, burgers, whatever it is from Redskins Stadium, FedEx Field, you know, they ain't making no money, and this team will shut down. If the NFL, people don't watch TV, watch commercials, and boycott and stuff like that, NFL's, the fans, like I said, sports is nothing without fans. You got to believe that. Sports is nothing without fans, man. So voice your opinion, man. Please don't hold back. Say what you want to say in this video, man. Comment. I definitely respond to everybody's comment. I always do as much as I can. I always love everybody's comment that says something positive. If somebody wants to troll and stuff, that's fine. You can go ahead and troll. Doesn't really mess with me, for real. I just overlook it, for real. It's funny to me when people try to troll. It's funny to me. But, hey, man, a hell of a draft. I gave it an A. Really an A+ too, man. I really do. I'll probably get this draft an A+, man. This was a crazy. We've seen some terrible drafts. We have seen some terrible Heath Schuler. We've seen some terrible drafts in our day, man. We really have the Michael Westbrooks of the world, the wide receiver. We've seen some awful drafts for them to actually address the needs that we have, like wide receiver, quarterback, defensive end, edge rusher, and do, you know, stuff that fans actually want them to do. It was fun, man. Calvin Harmon, that was a hell of a pick, man. It was fun, man. I had a lot of fun. It's good we don't have a GM like David Gettleman, somebody who just basically says F the fan, forget the fans, and just does what he wants to do, for real. So, but we'll see. That's going to be a fun quarterback matchup. Dwayne Haskins versus Daniel Jones in the future. But definitely, man, if you have not joined the channel, please do hit that notification bell as well. We'll end the video with another slam dunk, just like the draft, man. I'll do a between the legs dunk. Let me know what dunk y'all want me to start off with the next video, like a windmill, 360 off the backboard. Let me know what y'all want to do, Vince Carter or something like that. You know, let's get it. It's over. It's over. We won the draft. All right, y'all. Peace. Hell to the Wizards, hell to the Skins. All right, y'all. Peace.